Hello friends and welcome back to another gardening video. Today's video is about this beautiful Crassula ovata plant, which is also called as the jade plant, lucky plant or the money tree, and I'm going to share the top 5 reasons why your jade plant might be losing leaves and becoming leggy. A healthy jade plant should look something like this. The leaves should be close together and they should glisten, and the plant should be nice and turgid, but at times the plant becomes a little bit leggy, the branches become longer, the leaves start falling off. The plant might be in good shape, but the leaves are not glossy, and the topmost reason for your jade plant having leaf drop is over or under watering. So over here you can see a few years old jade plant, but the leaves are not nice and shiny, they are looking dehydrated, limp, and there are many reasons why a jade plant might become like so and drop off its leaves. And as I told you, the topmost reason is over or under watering of the plant. So too wet or too dry soil conditions are unfavorable for the jade plant, and you should water the plant only when the top layer of the soil dries off completely, especially if your jade plant is indoors or in a closed apartment, balcony. And you should also avoid underwatering the plant because that is also going to lead to stress and leaf drop. And the next reason why the jade plant loses its leaf is mealybug infestation or any other kind of pest attack like scale infestation, mites, etc. So in this jade plant I am trimming off all the tips which is having a lot of mealybug infestation. The pests like mealybug attack jade plants regularly, and it can cause the jade plant to start dropping off its leaves. Even the scale infections is very common in this plant. It can be resolved by using neem oil and soapy water, or you can also use an alcoholic spray like a hand sanitizer mixed with water, or you can even directly apply alcohol with a brush on the scales or on the mealybug pests to remove them. But if there's a lot of infestation, then the best thing to do would be to trim off the branches which are having a lot of mealybugs, and then after trimming off the branches you can apply the pesticides like neem oil, etc., so that further mealybug attacks do not happen. Or if a few of the mealybugs remain, you can manually remove them with your hands or put alcohol on them to kill them. And as for the cut edges of the jade plant, I am going to apply cinnamon powder so that I seal off the edge. It will help the edges to dry off quickly. So I am going to use this only on the thicker branches, not on the smaller ones. You can also use the SAF fungicide powder. If you don't have that, then this is a natural way in which you can prevent fungal infection from happening, and the plant will dry off soon. And over here I am also going to use neem oil spray because these mealybugs keep on coming back. So I am going to add around 4 to 5 ml of neem oil in 1 liter of water with a little bit of dish soap, liquid dish soap, and then I am going to mix it all up nicely, and I am going to spray this on the jade plant. I'll be spraying this regularly for a few weeks now because there is a lot of mealybug attack happening all around me, and my jade plant is regularly getting these mealybugs. Now the third reason for leaf drop in jades is insufficient light. When it doesn't get enough light or is kept in a dark room, you will see that the plant looks leggy, that is stretched out, and the leaves start falling off. To prevent this, the step that you can take is gradually bring the jade plant to a brighter spot and the problem will be solved. And coming to the fourth reason for leaf drop, that is the incorrect temperature. If the jade plant is kept inside the house and the temperature is cooler over there, and if you suddenly decide to take it out and keep in the maybe open terrace where it is too hot, then this can result in leaf drop, or even the jade plant leaves can get burnt up and you'll see them as brown patches on the leaves. To avoid this, make sure that your jade plant is kept in an area where there is sufficient indirect sunlight. Now coming to the fifth reason why your jade plant might be dropping off leaves, it is the potting soil. The wrong kind of potting soil will cause the plant to drop leaves, as the plants need a well-draining and airy soil to grow well. A too much clay soil will cause waterlogging and root rot. Now let me share with you a few natural tips to make the soil a little bit more acidic, which is loved by the jade plant. So over here I am taking a little bit of fresh tea leaf and I'm going to soak it in water and keep it like that for a day or maybe for 6 to 7 hours. And once the tea leaf gives out its color into the water, I am going to add a little bit of orange peel liquid fertilizer. Now both of these will make the soil slightly acidic. Then I'm going to strain this solution and then I'm going to dilute it further, and this diluted solution can be given to your jade plant. It makes the soil acidic, which is loved by the jade plant, and there are some other fertilizers, natural fertilizers, which can be added to the jade plant to improve the quality of soil. So first I'm going to dig off the soil so that it becomes nice and airy, and then I'm going to add a little bit of bone meal to the jade plant, because bone meal will help the jade plant to grow nicely. And then I'm going to give this liquid preparation of the tea leaf concoction along with the orange peel liquid fertilizer, the diluted form, and I'll be adding this liquid fertilizer to the jade plant. But first I'm going to add a little bit of bone meal to the jade plant. This makes the jade plant grow really well. And after adding this, we'll be using the diluted solution that we created and pour it on the soil. And I'm going to repeat this on all my jade plants. So even if your jade plant is kept indoors in indirect sunlight, this kind of fertilizer will definitely make your jade plant grow green bushy leaves, and even the stem of the jade plant becomes nice and thick. You have to keep on pruning the jade plant, and this fertilizer can be given to the jade plant occasionally. And this is enough for the jade plant to grow healthy and to get those thick stems which is desired. So in this manner you can improve the quality of the soil and fertilize the jade plant. Now before I end the video, let me show you a quick method of propagating these beautiful jade plants. So over here I have snipped off a piece of the branch and I'm going to remove off all the leaves in the lower part and all the small branches in the lower part of the stem. Now this is an important step, because if the leaves remain when we put it in the soil, then they will start rotting off and the jade plant cutting will not grow nicely. So once the stems are prepared, push it inside a well draining soil. Make sure that the soil is well draining, and that is the only requirement, and then water it thoroughly and keep it in a semi-shaded area with indirect sunlight. And within a few weeks you will see that the jade plant will have rooted like so, and you can plant this separately in another pot. Jade plant can also be propagated via the leaves, but the stem cuttings give out plants which can grow really quickly compared to the leaf cuttings. So this is all I have about these beautiful jade plants. I hope you found this video useful, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and thanks for watching.